Hi everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Radical Lifestyle. In the next few episodes, I'm going to take you all around a small town called Salalah in the country of Oman. We started our journey from the Abu Dhabi International Airport in the UAE and took a quick 2-hour flight over to Salalah. Salalah is located in the Dhofar province of Oman. It's also the birthplace of the former Sultan of Oman, Qaboos bin Said. Salalah is known for its monsoon season, or better known as the Kharif season. Kharif is an Arabic word for the autumn season. This is the most prominent season in Salalah. The weather in Salalah is very pleasant in the mid of the year from late June to early September. It is the time of the year when Salalah receives rain. Due to the mist and rains, many waterfalls and springs gushes out of the mountains. Although many of these are seasonal, some remains throughout the year. During Kharif season, many tourists visit Salalah. Most of these travelers are from within Oman and other Gulf states, where the temperature is very hot. On the contrary, Salalah has 20 to 25 degrees Celsius in Kharif season. The contrast of temperature is quite big. That's why Salalah has a great summer escape for the residents in the Middle East. Many European and Western expats residing in the Middle East also visit Salalah during Kharif to enjoy the variation in the temperature. Keeping the tourist season in mind, we booked our tickets to Salalah well in advance through Wizz Air, which operates out of the Abu Dhabi International Airport, and we also booked our hotel stay well in advance. And we got a great deal at the Samharam Resort in Salalah. And to help us get around, we booked a rent-a-car just from the airport itself. And since there were 6 of us in the group, we booked a big 7-seater SUV to help us get around Salalah. Once we landed, we took our rental car and checked into our hotel. And the first few moments, we just took in some time to relax and unwind by the pool. After we freshened up, we set out on the road to start exploring. If you visit Salalah in the Kharif season, you will find it so green. Every place will be green, the mountains and the plains. Many seasonal waterfalls also appear from nowhere due to the water accumulation on the mountains. However, Salalah is not green throughout the year. When the rain falls, the land transforms into a lush green valley. When the rain stops, the scenario changes. This time, we are a bit early to visit Salalah. We came to find out that the rain season has not yet started, so we could not experience the full Kharif season. Nevertheless, we've decided to make the most of it here. If anyone asks whether Salalah is worth visiting, I would say absolutely yes. And there are many reasons for my answer. Firstly, the Dhofar Mountains, which are spread in the shape of an arc in the center, offers a variety of attractions like valleys, springs, waterfalls, gorges, sinkholes and caves. The waterfalls and ains are the highlights which are present in the Kharif season only. Secondly, the large pristine coast in the Dhofar area offers white sand beaches in the Arabian Sea. The tides are high during the monsoon season. Moreover, due to fog, the landscape is not visible along the coast. In contrast to this, the beach is crystal clear on the remainder of the year, and dolphins can even be spotted in the sea. some of the beaches are hidden and can only be accessed with a tour guide and with a professional 4x4 driver. Thirdly, the enormous dunes of the Rub al Khali Desert, or the Empty Quarter. This is located on the northern part of the governorate and offers dune bashing and overnight stay in a Bedouin tent. And lastly, Dhofar has many archaeological sites and museums. The notable archaeological sites are Al-Balid Archaeological Site, Sumhuram Old City, and the Lost City of Ubar. Salalah is also famous for its frankincense and silver jewelry. The Hafa Souk is a great place to shop for these items. We can also find lots of varieties of spices, perfumes, and textiles in the souk. Overall, Salalah is a city that offers a unique blend of natural beauty and cultural heritage. Whether you're a history buff, a nature lover, or a foodie, Salalah has something for everyone. During our trip, we'll definitely be checking out Hafa Souk. Along with that, we'll be checking out Mughsail Beach, the Marneef Cave, the Shat Mountains, the Jebel Samhan, and the world-famous Wadi Darbat. Now our first stop is going to be a place called Ayn Khor. Ayn Khor is known for its waterfalls. It's actually one of the most popular seasonal waterfalls in the Dhofar region. It's located on the western side of Salalah. Far from the bustling city life, this hidden gem offers a tranquil oasis where the beauty of water, rocks, and lush greenery coalesce to create a mesmerizing spectacle. Now, as I mentioned earlier, we were a little bit too early this season to experience the full Kharif. So when we visited Ayn Khor, we missed out on the waterfalls. But the journey here itself was an experience, with winding trails that led us through date palm groves, rocky paths, and the occasional glimpses of the surrounding landscapes. Since we couldn't see any water or waterfalls there, we decided to pack up and head over to our next location. Next up, we are heading to the Marneef Caves, and on the way, we will pass by Mughsail Beach. Marneef Caves is about 45 kilometers away from Ayn Khor. That should take us about 45 minutes or so to get to the location. And all along the way, we see herds of camels, and sometimes we see herds of cows and goats. So keep an eye out as we head to Marneef Caves. The road from Ayn Khor to Mughsail Beach and Marneef Caves are just amazing in itself. In fact, driving anywhere around Salalah is a wonderful experience. Because Salalah is surrounded by mountains, each drive, each road gives you a different aspect of the mountainous area. As we get closer to Mughsail, we can see the mountains turning from a brown shade to a slightly greener shade. Mughsail Beach is probably the most famous tourist attraction in Dhofar. The beach is liked by locals and tourists alike. Mughsail is a long stretch of blue water, sea and white sand. The landscape is pretty nice and the beach has mountains, which make the view elegant and photogenic. Since the Marneef Cave and Blowholes are located just beside Mughsail Beach, they are most of the times referred to as Mughsail Blowholes and are considered a must-visit when at Mughsail Beach. We have now reached the Marneef Caves and Blowholes. There are two kinds of caves in Arabic language. One is called Ghar and one is called Kaf. The former one is a small cave, while the latter one is the larger. Marneef is Al-Kaf due to its size. The Marneef Cave is at an altitude of around 3 to 4 meters from the parking area. For the visitors, there is a walkway that has both stairs and paved ramp, which is an easy access for wheelchairs and for kids strollers. There are many benches under Marneef Cave where tourists can sit, relax and capture the breathtaking views of the Mughsail Beach and the Blowholes. It's definitely a nice place to sit under the shade as well on those sunny days. During the Kharif season, you can also protect yourself from the mist by sitting under these caves. Once you get to the cave, the blowholes are 5 to 6 meters away from there. Once again, you will find both stairs and ramp to get there. A picture-perfect view of this cave is when you go down to the blowholes and see it on the return. The complete gigantic cave will be in sight and will be a perfect place to view and admire. A stone's throw away from the Marneef Cave are 3 impressive blowholes. They are also referred as Mughsail natural fountains. These 3 entertaining blowholes have meshes over them. When the sea is slightly rough, seawater explodes into the air through these holes in the rock. The water jet from the blowholes vary according to the season, but can get as high as 28 meters in the sky during the Kharif season. There are also viewing galleries around the blowholes. The sea at this place is very rough with high splashes, so the fencing is done around the viewing gallery for the safety of the visitors. In addition to the seating area around the cave, there are gazebos with benches to relax and enjoy the view near the blowholes. Now let's get closer to the blowholes. Well, I hope you enjoyed this short episode of our first day at Salalah. Make sure you stay tuned to watch the other episodes where we visit more places around Salalah. And as always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.